And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. Up first, we have G. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me do a quick audio check.
Memorial Day coupon sale is
Uno momento. I feel good enough to do readings. I'm fine, but I'm probably not going to be on super long today, just FYI, which is why I did donation only, because I don't know who wants to jump on today or not, but we have G up first. I don't know if you can see, I was on the beach literally all day yesterday, which was incredible, but I've been playing games with my allergy medications, and then you probably can't tell, I am super sunburnt. Sully, thank you so much. So we're doing donation only today. Whoever needs a reading, we'll get right into it. We got G up first, and yeah, we're just gonna keep on keeping on. I'm doing well, but I just feel my body's a little like worn out, and but that's okay. This is what I love to do, and I want to do it, so we're gonna do it. All right. Let's open with a quick prayer and then we'll get started. So we have G and then Sully on deck. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing good. I've just been doing a lot, and I have been like bordering on this weird burnout thing, and I need to, which I have never been able to quite figure out for myself, but I'm just trying to take it one day at a time. Okay. All right, G, go ahead and post your question. Go ahead and post your question. Archangel Michael, please open me up to be a clear channel to deliver messages for everyone's greatest good. I want to call on the energy of spirit, legions of angels. Please protect this live stream and help me reach the people who need to hear me. All right. G says, what kind of energy do I radiate? Messages from higher realm about what's in my path ahead in life and career. Okay. Let's do it. Give me 1 second. My PayPal's moving slow. Okay, cool. All right, G. I love, okay. So let me start here. G, welcome. I'm so happy to be reading for you right now. So we have the Ace of Swords, the 10 of Cups, the Star, and the Emperor. This is big energy. This is beautiful energy. You give off energy that you are someone who is trustworthy. You are someone who is grounded. You're someone who is reliable and able to make decisions. You also come off as somebody who, with the 10 of Cups here, that you come from a good background, meaning like you have a good family and that you value your family. I know we've talked about that before, just in conversation, but I really see that in the cards here with the 10 of Cups and the Star. You are someone who is very family oriented and put that first. And so when people meet you, whether you talk about it or not, they can kind of sense that you come from a good family, or that your parents, as we say in the US, raised you right. If you know what I mean. Julie J, welcome in. So we have the Emperor here. You're someone who is a hard worker. You don't back down. I also feel like you can be hard to read for others, though. At the same time, in regard to what you're thinking and feeling, you kind of hold your feelings close to the vest, meaning you don't always share. People don't always. So I think people's impression of you is that you're someone who is trustworthy and that you come from a good family, but they also have a hard time trying to interpret how you're thinking and what your next move might be, which isn't a bad thing. Yeah, very, very grounded energy. You're someone who is strong and fair. Gee, these are really incredible cards. So let's talk about, what's coming ahead in your life and career. I see things evening out for you. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Lady Justice, Strength, Page of Pentacles, a new opportunity, something that is, Spirit showing me an image in my mind right now where I feel like some of the projects or some of the jobs that you were working on before were like huge projects. And whatever you're doing next or whatever's presented to you next is a smaller, give me a moment here. Thank you, Spirit. It's like a smaller project where it's like slow and steady wins the race. We can do this. We can knock this project out very easily and we'll move on to the next thing. So it may be a smaller project or it may feel like it's not that big of a deal. But for you, this is going to help you balance yourself so that you don't get burnt out either. You're looking for a new project because your project ended yesterday. Yes. So the next project coming your way is going to be easy to achieve and manageable, which I feel like is going to be very grounding for you and help balance things out, because I feel like you have been working really hard and you were previously, really worried about all of that stuff. So overall energy is things are evening out and you're going to be feeling more balanced moving forward with your work projects and life in general. I definitely see more grounding, more balancing, less worry, and leaning into this beautiful Leo energy here with the Strength card. And Page of Pentacles, slow and steady really does win the race. You don't need to do anything crazy. I think consistency for you on a daily basis is going to be really helpful. To achieve like what it is that you want. Maybe you want to make like some changes to your daily routine or but just like really small manageable steps every single day can make a big difference for you to feel better and not feel anxious like you were before. Does that make sense? We have Leo and Uranus in the 4th house. You may want to change things up with what you're doing at home. I don't know if you work at home at all, but maybe you want to change up. Uranus, it could be like an unexpected change that helps you feel more yourself every day. Whether it's like your morning routine at home or like your night routine here with the 4th house for sure. All right. Spirit, what else is coming up in ahead in life and career for G? The other thing that just came to me, G, I don't think that people realize how deep you are, because I feel like you're hard to read. I love your energy. You're very easy for me to read, which is why I love to read for you. But I feel like, at work or like day to day, people have a hard time like trying to understand, like they would never know what's going on in your mind, which is kind of cool, because in some ways you're like kind of incognito. Adjustments are required. I really do feel like that 4th house energy. I think there are some small tweaks you can make to your day-to-day routine that are going to help you feel like less anxious and more grounded and more in control of your, not necessarily in control, but enjoying your life more and having more like free time or moments of joy, right? Because that's really what life is all about, especially for those of us that like all we do is work. Have faith in your dreams. Maybe you had a dream that you put on the back burner, and I think spirit wants you to dream again and to lean into, what are some of the things that you love to do? What are some of your hobbies or passions? Maybe bring that back. Yesterday, I was talking to a friend of mine about quilting, and I have 2 unfinished quilts that I've worked on that I need, I like stopped working on like a year ago. I need to just bust those out and finish them and enjoy it. So, but it's like, because I work so much, I am just burnt out and don't have the time. But I feel like there's something about a dream that you just kind of let go of. We also have new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. I think that you need to give back to yourself. I think you need to give back to yourself right now. You said, I feel surprised why they can't understand. I'm very straightforward though. I don't worry too much about. Yay. And it's not a bad thing. I just think, I know you're very straightforward because you're a fixed sign. I love my fellow fixed signs, because we are straight shooters and nobody else can stand us because nobody can be direct as we are. I can't handle living in the gray. It's like, are we in or we're out? Hold on one moment, Brigitte. Greetings, Gemini. I am on YouTube right now. Can I call you back? All right, bye. Okay. Let's go. Let's use this one for you, BB. All right, Sully is up next, and then we have Julie. I think you need to give time back to your schedule and to yourself, to be honest. July, welcome in. I think that Newbie just had a psychic moment because she wrote July instead of Julie J. Collaboration and teamwork. You are going to have to work with others. Find the balance, practice moderation, and you're almost there. Don't lose focus. I do feel like you're on the up and up now and that things are getting better overall. You're not going to be as burnt out or anxious and exhausted. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. All right. G, thank you so much. All right, up next I have Sully. Sully, go ahead and post your question. And then I have Julie, and then I have July. Welcome in. Sully is typing. Sully, we're going to give it to you straight with my traditional tarot deck here. This is a plastic deck, which I love. It's called I think it's watercolor. It's got some pinks in here. It's really fun. Welcome in, guys. We're doing donation only today. If you're called to donate, let me know. I'm not going to be on for super long today, but I wanted to be on here for my Saturday people. Hydration check. I don't drink a lot of bottled water, but when I do, I get that smart water, girl. Sully, I almost spit out my water. I accidentally called my ex. What? All right, girl. He is carrying on a conversation with me. How is Philip thinking and feeling about Sully right now, Spirit? Show me the energy. How is Philip thinking and feeling about Sully right now? Show me the energy. How is Philip feeling and thinking about Sully right now? Spirit, show us the energy here. He's going with it. He's like, I don't think either of you were expecting this. I was creeping on his WhatsApp, but I called him. So I blocked him in hopes he wouldn't see, but then he called my phone. Oh God. I do think that he wonders if you're playing games. But he's also wondering, he's kind of going with it to see like where it goes. The other thing that I see here is I do think he's attracted to you. I do think he's like, well, maybe we can have another hookup or something like that. But I feel like both of you guys have multiple options. So he's wondering if you're playing games and talking to a bunch of different people. You may be curious and wondering the same thing about him. I do think that you guys both have feelings for each other, and he is kind of interested in seeing where this thing goes. He's wondering if you're looking for an in. And I do think that he's attracted to you. But I feel like both of you guys have options. He is very curious right now overall. Like his energy is very curious. He's wondering, like, is this for real? Does she really want to do this? I think that he thinks highly of you. Spirit, show me what his intentions are now that we have opened this communication. We have Gemini, Jupiter and Gemini in the first house. I don't know if one of you have a strong Gemini placement. But the thing with the Gemini energy, and you know what's really interesting about this is that Jupiter just entered or is about to enter the sign of Gemini for the first time in like, what is it? I don't know, every 12 years or whatnot. It switches signs. And so that being said, you have Mercury in Gemini. It's a great placement. We ended so bad. I'm shocked he's talking to me. And, you know, maybe there is something for you guys. I feel like there's probably energetically some unfinished business between the two of you. Meaning maybe you guys can sort things out and apologize and move forward, or maybe there is an opening. I don't know. It's really up to you guys. He's interested in seeing what happens next. And I'm picking up because Gemini energy is very like investigative, fun, curious, light. It wants to see like what's going to happen next, right? It's definitely here for the drama, and so he's curious to see what happens next. He does think highly of you, though. Let me see what else we have here. Since you ended badly, I'm going to do all dark romance. And then Julie J, not the drama. Julie J is up next. Julie, type your, let me know what your question is. I think you typed before, but I couldn't really understand what it was that you were asking. Let's see. Toxicity. If you guys are really toxic, like back and forth thing, you may not, numbing. Maybe we have two bottles here. Maybe someone's really into the alcohol. Okay. We have music. Maybe they thought you were under the influence. Maybe they were under the influence. That also could be ringing true here with the 7 of Cups, which is a little bit of like a little bit out there thinking. We have web of lies. Someone's really toxic and full of it. Could be him. Clingy. And we have gossip. Yeah, that's the thing with him is that I feel like his toxic trait, one of his toxic traits, could be that like he likes the feeling of toxic drama. He was toxic in the past. Yeah, and I feel like he's like, what's going to happen next? Because I don't think there's a lot going on with him. Because I feel like even if he is entertaining other people, they may not give in to his like red flags. And so he's like, oh, well, since we like, I think he gets off on like dramatic connections. And some people do. That's, some people get a high off of, crazy stuff happening. So he really wants to see what happens next there. I will leave that with you. So overall, I think he has good feelings about you, but I'm saying this as friendly as I possibly can. And I've been there. I think that he thinks that you'll give in and put up with more of his toxicity than the average woman would. And sometimes when we really, really care about someone, we do that, right? But oftentimes if we overlove someone more than we should, it's only detrimental to us. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Saleh. He claims he's changed. Good luck. Good luck with that one. Yeah. People seldom change, and people who go around saying that they're a changed man or that they've changed. Yeah, I would proceed with caution, Sully. Proceed with caution. That's what, yeah, girl. Proceed with caution. All right, Julie J, you're up, baby. Julie, I see. Can you do a reading on what Tasha asked me? Why S asked me for money out of the blue? The email she sent sounded like she's taking advantage. I see you. I have it here. I looked at something. Oh, in my mind, if she is in trouble, she can ask for unemployment or ask her family for help. Okay, let's find out. Why is S asking for money out of the blue? Welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, I'm kind of in the zone right now. So yeah, I'll stay on for a little while. Spirit, show me, why did S ask for money out of the blue? Spirit, show us this energy. Queen of Swords, the Devil. Ooh. Temperance, 5 of Swords. I don't read reversals. Sorry about that. The Moon. Ooh, girl. I pulled more cards than I was supposed to, so apologies. I'm sure you don't mind. I'm a little, my brain got a little fried from the sun yesterday, so my real skin tone's coming back though. Anyway, she's in trouble. She is in trouble. And part of this is her own, I don't want to say toxic again from the last reading, but your friend S, or whoever this relationship is to you, this person has very poor money management skills. I think that they owe other people money, and I would caution you. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but here's the way I want you to think about this. If you give this person money, I want you to think of it as, if you have money to spare and you want to help this person, give it as a gift, not as a loan, because I don't know that they're actually going to pay you back. There are some huge red flags here, and I'm going to tell you what I see here. We have the Devil, we have Temperance, We have 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, and the Moon. This person could also be suffering from some type of addiction or like compulsive disorder where they really cannot help themselves with something and they need more money. They feel like borrowing money from someone very quickly is going to be an easy fix, because for them to make the money and pay all these people back or do whatever this is, it's going to take them too long to figure it out or earn it on their own. This person is in financial trouble. But it's not only are they in financial trouble, there is something mentally going on with this person. Again, I'm not a doctor, entertainment purposes only. I don't play doctor on TV, all of that good stuff, right? But what I'm picking up on is this person, thank you, Spirit. This person is desperate, and desperate people will do anything for money, or desperate things. You said she came across as an addict, and yeah. It's looking scary. Yeah. So Julie, I don't know what your relationship is. We don't even need to get into it. But if this person is struggling, I mean, the Devil and Temperance are huge addiction cards, as well as the Moon can be. It's a very confusing, can be very desperate type of energy where it's like, I don't know what to do. This person feels at a loss. It's like everything, whatever I'm capable of doing, I can't create it on my own right now. That's what's going on with this person. And so I'm going to be bold, Queen of Swords. I'm going to be bold and go out there and ask for it. I also feel like there's a lot of conflict going on around this person right now, where you said something about unemployment. They could have lost their job. They could be fighting with a friend, family, lover, ex, something like this. There's a lot of turmoil and chaos and confusion around this person. So if they are an addict, they could possibly be like self-medicating at this time. There is also, give me a moment to check the astrology, because a friend of mine was telling me about this. So, and in the, because I haven't been studying, because I've been so freaking exhausted, I haven't been studying the charts as much as I normally do the last few months, but I believe that there she blows. Neptune is at 29 degrees of Pisces. 29 degrees, even though Pisces isn't a fixed sign, 29 degrees of any sign can be considered a critical degree, particularly in fixed signs. But Neptune in 29 degrees of Pisces is hugely amplified. So right now, what kind of energy will you see people doing? Very desperate things. People will be indulging in substances, drugs, alcohol, all of that stuff. Definitely Neptune, 29 degrees of Pisces, okay? You'll see people overspending this weekend. Also, particularly, we have we're coming right. Thank God, Moon just turned 1 degree Capricorn. We are dealing with Jupiter is also at 29 degrees of Taurus, which is also a critical degree. And so Taurus is all about luxury and indulgence, and Jupiter with that expansion at 29 degrees. This season that we're in right now, and the outer planets move a little bit slower. This person, I believe, is being highly influenced by that, regardless of what their, sun sign is. And so I think this person is really struggling. I'm going to go and read what you've told me, because I've been rambling. I asked her for a service and she never delivered what I asked her. She got blocked. Okay. Yeah. So proceed with caution. I don't know what the relationship is, but I would be very careful here. And if they've already not been able to deliver one time, you don't need to learn the lesson multiple times. Kind of like me. I won't get into that right now, but yeah. All right. Up next, we have July. I really want to read with my haunted deck. Are you cool with that? Let's do it. July is up next. And newbie. Thank you so much, guys. All right. Welcome in. Welcome in. Make sure you like the stream. Really helps out my channel. I'm moving pretty fast today, actually. July. What does Spirit want me to know? Let's do it. They're taking me right to your solar plexus. Okay. This is actually happening with me today. July, listen. Okay. When you get feelings about stuff, here's, man, I don't know if this is going to resonate. Well, Spirit's giving it for you. So I'm also going through this right now. Spirit wants you to listen to your body. Because if you are feeling sick or you need to rest or you don't feel good, like let yourself chill, let yourself recuperate. Also, if you are dreading doing something, allow yourself to give yourself permission to feel how you're feeling. Because I think a lot of times there's a whole train of thought of like, I should push myself to do this thing. Let's push ourselves out of our comfort zone. Oh my God. You know what I mean? And so it's like, you're going to push yourself and be better. Or there's the train of thought where if we focus on our strengths, we're not necessarily going to love or be good at everything. And so you're allowed to be you and who you are. Lean into what your strengths are and let yourself do that, because you may be good at a lot of things, but you can't necessarily do everything under the sun. So you may be setting some really ambitious goals for yourself right now. And Spirit's like, maybe pick one or two right now, or listen to your body, or take a break when you need to. What else do we have for you? 3 of Pentacles, maybe other people are wanting to work with you right now. Maybe you have a lot of fun ideas, and you're feeling a little bit, it's like I feel like you're really excited about doing a lot of stuff right now, but maybe your body isn't cooperating. Where it's like, okay, I want to go and do this, and this looks really cool. And I'm also getting FOMO. Like I'm a fear of missing out. I'm afraid I'm going to miss out on this thing if I don't do it. And I should push myself to do it and push myself to do it. And Spirit's like, 6 of Swords, you're going to get there when you're meant to get there. You're like, whatever is meant for you is not going to miss you. And so the FOMO isn't real. You said, yes, okay, this is for you. We have the 5 of Cups. It's not the end of the world. Allow yourself to rest or listen to your body or however it's resonating, and then revisit, go back to it, go the next time. It's still going to be there. It's still going to be there. Make sure that you are nourishing and nurturing yourself. And I don't know if you have pets, but whatever your responsibilities are, nurture that and pour into yourself, because I'm definitely picking up the burnout energy from you too, or you're not feeling great. I need to hear that. This is my year and I'm trying to make it happen. Girl, let me know when you learn how, because I've been trying to for like this the whole time I've been doing this channel. So I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. July, I hope you're doing great. I hope you allow yourself to take a break, chill. It's all good. It's all good. Ooh. All right. Newbie, whatever comes out, let's do it, girl. All right. July, thank you so much. Yay. All right, newbie, let's see what comes out. Every time I read for you, it's like they take me to the same place, newbie. I don't know what this is all about. Do you go to a park that has like a lake? They keep every single time, but I want more for you. Hold on. Give me one. Ooh, hold on. What? Give me a second here. You have someone stepping forward. Okay, Spirit. Give me a moment. This is why I don't advertise mediumship readings, because I never know who's going to come in. But if you guys do want mediumship readings, I have a lot of friends that do that, so I can refer a friend. Give me one moment, please. And you know what's really funny is that this is actually my mediumship deck, which is hilarious. Hold on. They're pulling me from the left side. There's a man stepping forward. Give me one moment. I feel like this could be a grandfather on the mother's side. I'm getting, I'm not great with names. I'm getting like a Curtis or like a C name. He comes forward with a very, very mild-mannered demeanor. I think he has he's showing me like he does not have a lot of hair, but he looks young, but he like, I don't know if he went bald or something, but he looks young, but he doesn't have any hair, or maybe he shaved his hair. And this is someone who just had a very gentle demeanor. Do you know who I'm talking about? Do you know who this is, newbie? Someone on the mother's side. Let me see what the message is. Let me go back to him. He is with you when you go to this place. He was super kind, your grandfather. Yes. I don't know if he was into the outdoors, but I see him walking with you when you go on these walks. Very, very kind, mild-mannered man. And there's not a whole lot of them out there, but he was a good one. He was a good one. I think he just wants you to know that like I also feel like he might have been very quiet, but was a very strong person and had a lot of strong like convictions, didn't need to be the loudest person in the room, but had a very strong presence, and a lot of people respected him. Maybe it's reminding me of the strength card. It's like you have the strength to do whatever, but you're choosing to be very much in control. He's very much would be a king in the tarot, a king of cups, maybe a Pisces, someone very, he was a very evolved soul. He was a very evolved soul, and he walks with you. And I think that he's helping you even out your emotional reactions so that you can have the type of strength that he had in this life. You said my mom loved him dearly. Yes, he's coming in and he's around you. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much. What was his, you don't have to tell me. But yeah, I'd be curious to what his name is. He's wanting to help you with your own emotional like progression throughout life. And you know what that means, right? Like I think he's trying to help you have a calmer demeanor like he did in this life. Okay? Or when you knew him. William. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit. What does Felicia need to know right now, Spirit? 8 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. Oh, what did I roll for you? Sun, Pisces in the 9th house. Did I roll that for you? I'm just going to read it anyway because he may have been a Pisces or had Pisces in his chart, but he's actually around you a lot. I want to go back to his energy. I'll get in the cards in a second. He's around you a lot. And I believe that I don't know if he was someone who had a strong faith, but the 9th house is about religious, spiritual faith, higher education. I feel like he was someone who is very intelligent. Even if he didn't have a formal education, he was someone who was smart. He not only did he understand how things work, he understood human behavior on a deep level. And he also was he wasn't the loudest person in the room, and he wasn't someone to over explain. He just knew things. This is someone who is extremely wise, old soul, very spiritually evolved. Okay. This is beyond awesome. I really hope this is, know that he is with you. When you're going on your walks or when you go to this park, he is very much with you. I think he enjoys being in nature and in that space when he's around your spirit. Also call on him. If you're struggling emotionally, call on him to help you have that inner strength, or whatever demeanor it is that you are trying to develop within yourself. Okay. There's the lion. Love that. Okay, so Spirit, what does Felicia need to know right now? So we have the 8 of Wands. Spirit wants you to chill. Spirit wants you to, you don't need to make any moves right now. There is some news and some information on its way to you. And Spirit's saying, hold tight, gather all the facts. 8 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. I want you to make whatever decision that you feel in your soul is the right decision. And Spirit saying, don't overthink it. You're not going to choose wrong. Make decisions from a very heart-centered place here. We have the 2 of Pentacles, King of Wands, Temperance. You are still healing and you're doing great. And I feel like he came through because he is helping you as you continue on in your healing journey. You may think that someone is out to get you, or you may feel like there is some kind of dicey situation at hand right now, or someone is trying to trick you or pull the wool over your eyes. And I feel like he's coming in and Spirit's coming in saying, like, trust yourself. You also don't need to be on the defense, but you can thank you, Spirit. I love this. I can't wait to connect with you soon. You can make decisions from a very quiet and calm place. Think about your grandfather and think about his demeanor. And you don't need to be the loudest person in the room. You can sit back, make decisions, and you don't have to be loud about it. Oh my God. I'll fill you in on the chaos. Yes. I want you to, so here's the thing. I'm going to leave you with this, newbie. Okay. This is what I want you to hold on to before we connect tomorrow. I want you to focus on you, your heart, and your mental well-being. Take some deep breaths, chill out, listen to some relaxing music. You don't need to make a decision immediately right now, you might be someone may be pushing you, or something may be pushing you to make a decision soon, but you don't have to make that decision today. Gather the facts, sit, and you will be able to make a decision from a very heart-centered, very calm, and very empowered place, without having to pop off, without having to do anything dramatic or crazy, and just allow it to be like a boss bitch decision. Like, here we go. Okay. You will be able to do that. Know in your soul, you will be able to do that. Okay. You are more empowered than you may feel right now. Allow yourself to get there before you make the decision. And we're going to get there. I can't wait to connect with you. This is why I have to take breaks, guys, so that I can do this, so that I can sit down and have someone just pop in. Oh my gosh. I love it, love it, love it. Okay. Anyone else? I'm going to do last call. Thanks for letting me freaking do what I love to do, guys. I know. I'm going to be taking, not necessarily from readings, but I'm going to be taking, like, I tell you guys all the time, like, carve out time for yourself, but I have to, like, schedule my beach time and, like, my relaxed time. And, like, I want to work on my crafts projects, and I want to read more. And you know what there's so many things that I want to do. I feel like I never have the time to do all the stuff I want to do. But I'm glad that, like, I'll never be bored in this life, because there's so many things I always want to do. So, but sometimes I just need to sit my butt on my couch and watch Netflix. So my allergies are really bad and my throat is kind of going out. So I'm going to, if we don't have anyone else, last call, I'm going to take off here. This was actually freaking perfect. All right. Anyone else? All right, guys. Look out for future timestamps. I'm so glad I got to connect with you guys today and do a little quickie here. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much. Newbie, we will chat soon. Yes.